Hello there, and welcome back to Ered Luin, episode 9, I think, on Divide and Conquer, version 5 on Medieval 2 Total War. We are in a bit of a lull at the minute. We are watching Angmar fight the Dunedain with great anticipation to see if they'll wreck themselves. We are currently also watching the Ardenaim fall to Faerun. Clan Lord Gore has come back to the homelands for the first time in God knows how many years. He's going to retrain and then set out once more. He's also going to pick up a couple of extra units. We have a catapult down here and we have a catapult in here for his pleasure. Oh, we could automatically do that. Let's fill out some of them. In the east we have Gnarly, who is holding Gobadrine for us. The ring is in Cairn Doom and we're not sure we're going to be able to make it to it, but hopefully we're going to be in a position in a second where we can retrain some of these forces and then see where we are with that. Apart from that, let's continue. I very much would like to... We're saving our money, by the way. We're about to start the first building in the unlocking of the... It's not a surprise. It's a Balrog that's going to take Buzradum from us. So that is something that should be happening before. I'd like it done before, I don't know, 110 turns, I suppose. The next 2 times that we build, we want to sort that out. And then it's very much, once you've got that 4th level, then you get your Balerian Honor Guard, then you get your extra money from unlocking the 4th vault, the 4th floor. I think it's called the 4th floor. We're going to build the first expedition this turn, hopefully, as long as nothing goes a bit beat-tong. There you go. So now, there we are. 8 turns and we'll have unlocked it. Over here we have...
Aye, Lord. Aye, sir. Aye. Aye, my liege.
Some troops that can be retrained. Oh, we can retrain them all, and then they're going to go south to Thorin's Hall. They're looking like they're going to take... Well, they are going to take it. But then, do we want to be tricksy and send Gore down to start a war? We didn't take the rings, but that doesn't mean we can't be evil. What could we build? Nothing for the time being, we think. We know that they've got a full stack in there. Drangu the Bloody, with a shed load of Rudau units. And we can now start retraining this as well. That's very good news. We're going to give it just one more turn. Hopefully we can get another mine somewhere. It feels very much like our economy is turning, and I think I'm going to betray the elves. Even without Grindfarn and his Grimborn Reavers, we have the capacity. Don't forget, if you're playing it with a role-playing hat on, then there's everything. The elves and the dwarves have this deep burning desire to dislike each other from way back when. We do not like the elves. They look down on us. Literally, they call us the stunted folk. Ooh. Is that Angmar?
This had best be worth
Leave me alone. You're bankrupt. And I would like 400 for the privilege. There you go.
An honour and a pleasure.
Because we are doing a thing. Oh dear.
Your own forces about, eh?
Alright, what? That's helpful. No, that's more helpful. And so is that. We didn't take Angsul, but that's because we couldn't afford it. That is a formidable army, and we want to know what they're going to do with it.
Aye, Lord. Aye, sire.
That's the beginning of the new tiers coming through, but we can't do anything really. Perhaps we can get a mine up in Kahuzanur next turn. I don't think we're going to be able to send Gore south, although if he's going to Thorin's Hall, he could just easily walk down the western side of the Blue Mountains and do sort of a loop. That would be very helpful. Baiting him out. No, I don't think he's going to make it back.
We must stand with courage, men. The enemy lays siege.
Yeah, Gore's going to need to come back east.
Sire,
Pity.
the enemy lays siege to our walls.
They want us to go to Angsul again. But we really do want some...
An honour, my lord.
What do we want?
My king.
We really would like some... armour.
I doubt there is much you can offer us.
So,
No, we cannot agree to this now.
let's just
I accept this. Well, that seems
not pretend that you're going to pay me some money. What do you need for the next one? Is it the Union? Yeah, that's helpful. And it will give me another unit of free upkeep as well. What's the next one going to cost me? It won't tell me, but...
Aye, my liege. My king. I am a warrior, not an emissary, my lord.
So, as soon as he's got his armour, he's going to move to wars. We're going to have to start taking them back. And then maybe it's on... Yeah, we're going to have to just accept that we're not going to get to turn on the elves just yet. Although it'll be interesting to see what they do with that stack now that they've got it. Yeah, we know.
Set a constant watch. The enemy lays siege.
They do.
We're besieged.
We are indeed. So sooner or later they're not going to keep giving me a ceasefire after each turn because they'll think they can take them.
This had best be worth our time. A most generous honor and a pleasure. Farewell.
So the most important thing is to get him home,
Aye, my liege.
and then he has a formidable army, and it's about getting as many... How many recruitments? We've only got 3 here. That's poor. So that's the only thing we're going to build for this turn.
At your service. They shall not see me, sire.
Ah, we've got some more mines. That's helpful. Try and make it as quick as possible because at the minute it is relatively dull. Tick tock, tick tock. We could do with the Dunedain actually pulling their weight in this war. Actually doing something. Yeah, you see.
The enemy lays siege, but we will stand proud.
Aye, we will. That we will.
The enemy has surrounded us. We're besieged.
I wonder if the Ardenine will come back for the elves.
Well, we doubt there is much you can offer us. How could we refuse? The pleasure was all ours. Farewell.
Aye, sire. An honor, my lord. Aye, sire. March, my king.
Right, let's get some armor. It's going to take us 4 turns. And then we're good to go. How long do you have? You're halfway there. So by the time that we've got the Buzradum vaults uncovered and cleared, then we'll be ready to set off with Gore. And the minute he arrives, the force of Gobadrine is going to burst through from its walls and attack its assailants. Or maybe just as he's about to. Yes, we know.
We must stand with courage, man.
Yes.
The enemy lays siege.
But Gore has an insane amount
The enemy lays siege to our walls.
of dwarven catapults. That's what's going to tip the war in our favour. And whilst we're waiting, Fornost has been rebuilt. Oh, Tilly's here.
Aye, sire.
You can go to Barketta.
Camp here, good sire.
This had best be worth our time.
It's very much worth your time. Because you give me 300 gold
Most
coins.
generous. Well, that seemed fruitful. Farewell.
That's very helpful. We're nearly ready to do them, so 99 on you.
Honor, my
And Kuri.
Aye, my
He is now the appointed leader of Fahamgathol. There we go. In fact, that makes no difference because they'll be done in the same turn.
Aye, Lord. Onward! We march no further today. I am a warrior, not a diplomat.
Okay, they're just bankrupting themselves if they don't do anything with that army. We're 2 turns from setting out with Gore again. And whilst that happens, we are quietly retraining the army in Gobadrine. So we should have 2 separate forces to send out. 6377 for the what am I saying? For the finances. So actually, yeah, we know.
The enemy lays siege, but we will stand proud.
So we should be able to build the vaults of Balerion straight away.
Aye, noble sire.
1 more turn, we believe. Yes.
Honor, my lord. We march to glory, making camp here in the sun. Europe.
We doubt there is much you can offer us. How could we refuse an honor and a pleasure? Farewell.
Aye, my liege. In your name, sire. We'll rest here the night, sire. Making camp here. Aye. Aye. Forward! We've marched our limit.
Ah, Fuerost is now able to join the party. What do you get for doing that? 3757? Oh, it's not really worth it at the minute. The most important thing is going to be getting him sorted. In 2 turns he needs to ride out. Are you one? This is 1 more turn for you. If you're going to wage war, you've got to make preparations. This may seem a little bit on the safe side, but we've got the big push coming up now. The big push to take Cairn Doom and then on to Gundabad. We might need to move our capital, actually, if it's going to stay here. Maybe Gore's newly named city after him would be a better fit. Yeah, we know. We know. Every turn we know.
We must stand with courage, men. The enemy lays siege.
Hopefully we get to kill that army by the end of this episode.
Sire, the enemy lays siege to our walls.
Enedwythe has been defeated.
An honor.
Tilly, off you come.
Aye, sire. We'll rest here the night, sire.
And that's the one problem with Ered Luin. It's just the distances, isn't it? You can't really get away from the fact that everything's bloody miles away.
Pleasure was all ours. Farewell.
But whilst this is going on, we are quietly replenishing the whole army. 29, thank you very much. And now the catapult's ready. Good. Guard barracks, is that what we want? Yes, it is. Now we don't have any. We haven't got any crossbows. How many can we afford to fit? We need 2. So actually, he can go now. So if we don't take. Oh no, we want him because he's got the experience. Yeah, so we're going to
My king.
so as he goes past Garth Heligoth, we're going to pick up these 2 crossbows. Gives us a bit more ranged, short range.
My king.
And we approach the quarter stage of the campaign. For Hamgathol has a governor now. That will start making a lot more money now he's in there. And then we can start thinking about what to do about the Balrog. I am very much hoping that my thoughts on the Dwarves, my ideas is that when you lose Buzradum, the clans of the Dwarves, Khazad-dûm and Erebor, all meet together and they proclaim a grand expedition, which means that you actually get a free full stack from memory to go and reclaim it, which will be proper cool. Oh! More good news from the first expedition into the Great Vaults. They have now fully mapped the first tier and unearthed every chamber in every vault. It took some time fashioning keys or removing a bit of a spelling issue there. Rubble to gain access, but the wealth stored within is now ours. It seems the first tier was used exclusively by those of Belagost, and there are great many treasures of that place now available to us. Good. Right, how much does it cost to do the next one? 8,400. Which is next go exactly. And that now means as well that this beast of an army is ready to go.
My king.
Oh no, let's do that.
Aye, sire. Aye. Aye, lord. March. Aye, noble son. Aye. My king. Aye, lord. Onward. Marching armies, sire. My king. Honor, my lord. Aye, sire. Combining the armies, sire. Your will, my lord. Marching armies, sire.
So he's going to go pick up his crossbows, and then he's going to go and rejoin the war. Things are looking up indeed. You're still bankrupt, so once we start defeating you, you won't have anything
honor and a pleasure. Farewell.
to stand against us. Once he has the barracks though, that's fine. So yeah, we're going to leave it like that. We want you to keep growing because we'd like you to look dwarven. That would be helpful. We're going to resist the temptation to build anything. Tilly needs to be a bit moved on a bit. He's going to Barketta.
My king. Move out. honor, my lord.
So next turn. I said I wanted to kick it off by 110 turns. I said that a couple of episodes ago. So that's all down to my master plan. And they're probably going to siege the same two territories that they've sieged for the last 10 turns. I don't know, something like that. But Gore is coming. Yes. Soon. Gore will. It's him that's the most annoying because he's behind the front line. I don't know what he's probably causing quite a bit of devastation. Oh no, he wouldn't be because we sign a peace treaty every turn. But Gore's probably 4 turns away from that. No, because we're going to do that. Haha! Right, that is the Buzzradum script finished. So all we have to do now is wait.
How could we refuse? The pleasure was all ours. Farewell.
And Gore can just keep coming.
Aye, sire.
Go meet him in the... And then everything else, we can now start building buildings again.
Why are you addressing me?
They're not going anywhere with that. And it's sort of paralysed them, hasn't it? The invasions.
An honor, my lord.
Teely is on his way.
We'll rest here the night, sir.
So it's now we haven't moved our diplomats for nearly 50-60 turns, and it wasn't necessary. My plan, I thought I was going to be able to kickstart the Buzzradum thing quickly, but I suppose it's designed that way to stop you getting the Balerian Honor Guard straight away. Because as soon as I've built this, I can then have monster pikemen. And I mean actual monsters. They are so good. I think I've only fought one battle once, and I fought a whole stack of Brie at the gates of Buzzradum with one unit, and I lost one dwarf. Not only that, you can put stakes down with them. They are such a good unit. The only other stakes that we get as Ered Luin are the golden fellas from Gundabad, the hammers.
We shall listen to your proposal, but do not expect much.
Token gesture, we're fine with it. And now let's build economy buildings. Where has Gore gone? Here he comes, he's coming past. Right. What is available to us? One more turn and we can have that. And then we can get the guard barracks. Oh yeah. So that's what we need. Money. One more turn of nothing and then we can start to turn the screw. It is a rainy day today. We are February the 24th, I believe. The 24th. Let's have a look. Friday, February the 24th. It's the last day of my holiday, and then I shall be back to work on Monday, which is a shame. Which means I have to spend most of the weekend doing prep for it. It's an unfortunate part of my job. I don't work in something where I can just turn up at 9 o'clock and get on with it. I unfortunately have to do work nearly every Saturday and half a Sunday as well. That's why I have started the YouTube channel, if I'm honest, because my missus Pig, she goes out and she does many things on a weekend. She plays the church organ and she tutors different children, and I'm left alone, so I'm using this very much as my own sanity, mental health and whatnot.
My king. We march to glory.
And even though I'm talking to myself, and I don't know, some people might be watching, it feels like I'm not going crazy anymore.
This had
So,
best be worth our time.
and it's very much documenting my masterful generalship
How could we? The pleasure was all ours. Farewell.
and it will be there for time immemorial. Right, let's get you going. Top tier of mine. There we go. Right. Six turns till that's done. Barchetta has a governor. Things are now starting to look up for the Dwarves of Ered Luin. It's a shame that we know that something bad is about to happen. It's 6 turns, so 109. 109 turns is when we're going. But we can't pretend that we're going to know. I think we're going to send the Gore army has to go to Angmar because I feel a little dirty doing what I'm doing to Angmar and just getting them to pay me 300 every go, but I don't want to fight them yet. I want to retrain the army for Gore. I wanted that to have armour, and I wanted the other army also to be retrained. This army here in Gobadrine. And once Gore gets there, we'll burst out like a spot.
The enemy lays
Wonderful imagery there.
The enemy has surrounded us. We're besieged.
But also, it's important to use this. You have to have lulls in the game, otherwise
Honor, my lord.
you don't get to hear me talk to myself for God knows how long I have been doing this now. I think nearly 2 episodes. Here we go, we're on course.
My enemy.
You are in for the chop, young man. Gobadrine has got the barracks. Oh, let's see if we can retrain everybody
We
then.
shall listen to your proposal, but do not expect. A most generous, an honour and a pleasure. Farewell.
Right, you can go, you can go. Ho ho! Things are looking good indeed. Here comes Clan Lord Gore the Conqueror with his son. Alright, what do we want to produce? What's the first one? Is it not the quarters? It is the quarters. Let's get him then. You can have a... Yeah, because that will give me a growth bonus. And we're nearly there, friends. The next turn we shall have a battle. If I cock the army up, then all of that waiting was for nothing, but I think we'll be fine. I bloody well hope so. Our preparations are complete, our plans have been laid, and we shall lift the threat from Fuerost, and then we shall march on, hopefully, with enough spare, enough left in the tank to get to Cairn Doom. That...
Set a constant watch.
Oh, they've noticed. They've noticed we're coming about with our proper army. He's left to go and help the army at Fuerost. Hang on a minute. No, we know about him. We know about Thurin. I think I'm missing someone. Never mind, he'll turn up.
Let us settle matters on the fire. Aye, my liege. We march to battle.
3 different generals. That's been worth the wait. But we have a redonkulous amount of siege. We have 5 dwarven catapults, and this is where you get to see the shock and awe create. We've seen it in the siege when Clan Lord Gore, but this will be death. They will die today. Here are my catapults. We put them in a line, and then we try not to kill our own people. So the pikemen, which should have a visual upgrade now, if we have a quick look at them. They should all be wearing mail. Yes, they are. Looking a little bit more professional. Well done, friends. And then we can stick our militia one side with our firebeards in support. No. You don't want to skirmish. Oh, I don't know why I did that. I don't know why I want you at an angle. Horses can go at the back. Firebeards in support of those, and Clan Lord Gore. That's everybody.
Dwarves! March!
Right, let's see what we're made of. We're looking for a unit of witch knights. Ha! That's a bit annoying. I can't see. I'm wondering if my colour blindness is having an effect. Right, let's not mess about. Five catapults were waiting. Here we go. This is going to be a monster shot. Fire into the blob. Come on, fire, fire, fire. Truly impressive. Oh. The Gabil Gathol Guard is required.
The battle is very much in our favour.
Oh,
if we remain true and
shite.
steadfast,
We've left a
victory
big
will
hole.
be ours.
That's not ideal. Take out the ballista. Down to 2.
The enemy are badly blooded. They have lost half their men.
Oh, I thought that was going to be a hit. There you go. And now let's put you back on that and take care of them. Very much like the camera jerking as we fire away. What are we firing at? We haven't got anything to shoot. Alright, let's move everyone into position. It's the Witch Knights we want. what's left on this side. It's the Orc fighters, and is it just Orc fighters? There were 3 units of Witch Knights, I thought. They've broken, we don't really care for them. Ah, there's meant to be another unit here. Is one of the generals the Housecarl? I do believe it is. Which means we need another one here.
The battle is very much in our favour. Look how our cowardly foe runs.
No, we want the third one to die. There you go. It was the Rudar Housecarls all along. Who would have thunk it? Who would have thunk it?
Be in awe of the victory we have won here today.
And at least we managed to fit a battle into the episode. It wasn't epic, but we got 3 more generals out of the way, so that's helpful. And now Gore can move on to... is it Angsul? Angsul is the target first? Ooh, no. Because money isn't really an object for us at the minute. And we have been pretty pissed off with you.
A proud victory! I will sign.
Can you train things? So if we see what we can train, let's put you in the back.
My king marching now. In your needs.
And let's see if we can retrain the worst affected. 104. Yeah, that's good. Right.
We doubt there is much you can offer us.
Do you still want to give me 500? Because then I can still...
I do not believe I made
Okay.
it. It was a fair. The pleasure was all ours. Farewell.
I am a warrior, not a diplomat. Tired of
Ha-ha!
our own forces about, eh?
Let's... Ah, good. We can start getting some things out indeed. Heavy armor, a steel plate, that's a double. That's the next step up for our armorers. We've got Buzzradum is 4 turns away. So, we'll do one more end turn. Gore will then head out. We'll oppose that army that's just coming across the border into Oilolad. Fuerost's territory, whatever it's called, and he can start pushing them back. We need to make sure our diplomats are in position. That's what I want to do before I end the episode, and then we will call it a day. I'm very excited to do the reclamation of Buzzradum. You're not gonna... When you see the army that attacks you, you're going to fully realise why I haven't bothered to build an army up, because it is insane. Yeah, that's fine.
Stand with courage, men. The enemy lays siege.
The Hornburg's under siege. Isengard are pushing them. The Ring's made its way to Dunland.
Leading the men with...
Come and get me, you coward.
My king.
Alright, let's take you out so I remember that we're going to be having a fight here.
Aye. March!
I will only address you in battle. Come and get me, you coward.
And again, we're starting to think about economy finally. Oh, more men, please. You're dwarven enough at the minute. 1,200. You're about to go. And so are you. Right. We are 3 turns away from uncovering the great treasures of Beleriand, and we will call it a day there. Thank you very much for watching, if indeed you have, and we shall see you next time.